This is something that I gave y'all beforehand, before we had all this craziness start. Remember, these are like denominators. I can just combine terms across the top. 6x plus 1x is 7x. Okay, now adding our constants, 5 plus 16, well, that's 21. Now, if we think about it just a little bit, we notice that we can probably do something with that top. Okay, yep, there it is. So, we're sitting here, we can factor out a 7. Now, because these match, this lets me know I can cancel it out, and I'm just left with 7 as my answer. Okay, now going over to this one on number 2. We have x minus 5 and x plus 3. All right, now some people like to do this, some people don't. It all depends. Some people like to grab it like this, and then combine like terms. I personally like to distribute the negative through. That just helps me, but we all know I'm kind of weird. All right, this gives us 3x on top plus 9. Again, we can tell what is happening here because this looks like a GCF right here. Well, I can take out a 3, and yes, I have stuff that can cancel. We like it when it cancels. That way, it's kind of like, pew! Do better than a stormtrooper. Actually, take something out. And here's our answer. All right, moving on. Again, this one is a like denominator. So go ahead and write it down. So this time I'm actually going to distribute the negative. I'm going to change this to the positive and change these signs right here. So we have 5 minus 3. Well, 5 minus 3 is 2x. We have negative 4 plus 15. Well, negative 4 plus 15 is 11. Now, we're actually done because that will not factor out anymore. All right, nothing more down here. Let's move on. Okie dokie. Again, a like denominator. We're good here. And this is adding, so we don't have to really change anything. We have 4x plus 1x. We have 5x. And if we look at our 5s, we have a negative 5 and positive 5. They cancel. And I'm left with that. Just nice and easy. All right, here's where it gets to the fun part. Unlike denominators. All right, went over this in class. I know those aren't straight. It's okay. Just tilt your head a little bit and it'll be fine. If you factor this side right here, it's going to have this one over here. Okay. Now, we know that this will actually factor as x plus 3, x plus 5. That means we have to multiply this right here by x plus 5. Okay. So, I'm going to leave that 3 alone because we didn't do anything to it. And don't start canceling out right here. I know you want to. Don't you dare do it. Okay, we have to distribute. So we end up having 7x plus 35. Well, we can get done all the way through. Let's use another color. We're going to have 7x plus 38. Nothing will factor out of that besides a 1. So we don't have to worry about doing anything else right here. Okay? Okay, good deal. All right. Moving on to this one right here. All right, it's the same type problem, it's just a different setup. Don't get all scared about it. All right, we know that this is going to have an x minus 7 over here. Why? Because I've told you a bajillion times. Bajillion. Yes, it's a real number. All right, this over here factors as x plus 3. All right, so I have my 8 over here. I know this is missing an x plus 3. So I had to multiply both sides. Don't you dare try to factor again. I know you want to. Don't you do it. All right, when we distribute, we end up having 8x plus 24. Now, I'm going to run this negative 3, just so I don't get confused. So minus 3x, minus 7. All that's on top. Okay, and a little happy Christmas colors in this crazy, crazy time. All right, now we combine like terms. We have 8 minus 3. We have 5x. 24 minus 7 is 17. Nothing else happens here. Okay, so we are done. And we're going to circle our answer because we can. It makes it stand out. It's nice and pretty. All right. Yes, there's more. Remember, all my classes are kind of like, infomercial. But wait, there's more. Now, we don't have to actually run a negative 3 for this one. That's awesome. So we're just going to write down our little tops right here. All right. We know this is going to have x minus 5. All right. Well, if you divide negative 20 by negative 5, it's going to give you a positive 4. That kind of helps you a little bit. All right. So we have this right here. There we go. Now, we got our top right here. Got our denominator. Remember, we didn't have to distribute anything because it was already positive. Distributing a negative, we have to distribute this 3. Okay, I know what you're thinking. All right. So, combine like terms. 2 plus 3, we have 5x. Then we have, I'm going to use a lightning bolt, ka-chow. Negative 3 plus 12 is going to be positive 9. All right, GCF of that is just 1. So that's just it. All right. And I think we're on to this last one here. I know, the pain's almost over. It's all right. So, yeah, I do stuff a little backwards sometimes just because I can. All right, so we know we're going to have an x plus 4. If we divide 28 by 4, we should get 7. If you're not, then you're doing some type of new math that I have no idea what is going on, and you're going to have a video conference with me because I would like to learn it. Now, this one we're actually going to distribute negative 3. I'm going to change this to the plus, change these signs to negative. Don't worry, that color change will come here soon. So when we distribute right here, 4x squared plus 28x, okay, minus 5x, and then minus 6 all over our x plus 4, x plus 7. All right, now, yeah, another little color change. It's almost like being like Bob Ross. This happy little number right here. All right, this is our only x squared term. Okay, these are only 2 like terms. And then we get minus 6. Now, yes, I did double check. I kind of paused it for a little bit because I was going to make sure. I couldn't remember if this does factor. The top does factor, but nothing cancels. So I'm just going to leave it at this. Okay. All right. Now that's all for today.